Everyone, Chivos here, bring you another Football Manager 2016 video. It is time for another episode of my Pentagon challenge, and I bring you to the second game against Toronto FC today. But let's have a look at what's been happening, you know. 2 games, a 0 draw for Real Salt Lake, a 1-0 win against Portland Timbers. Yes, Luis Felipe bags the goal again. Incredible. And now, today against Toronto FC, 27th. We need a win here today. How are we looking squad-wise? That is the question. We have Mauricio's injured, Jay Reid suspended, Chad Doyle's injured, Darren Mortimer's injured, Joshua Horton. Now let's have a look at them. Horse is out for 2 to 8 days. We have Mortimer, who is out for 3 weeks. We have Chad Doyle, who is out for 12 days. Reid suspended, Mauricio's out for 12 days. So quite a few changes to the squad. We have Opara on the left, Pablo Felipe, Joyce Williams, Aragon in goal. Allison starts in the defensive midfield role. Glaciano, Antonio, Figueroa, Stanley, and Luis Felipe has got 27 in 32. Fan-bloody-tastic. We know he's doing well. Now, where do we sit in the table before things go? We sit first in the MLS. Okay, 5 points clear of Colorado. We look at the Supporters' Shield. 5 points clear of Colorado. We are 12 points clear of Toronto. So you know what that means. It's a 2-horse race. We are beating Colorado by 5 points. We can win the Supporters' Shield. We can win the Western Conference, and things could be good. We are in the US Cup final against New York Red Bulls, which you will see, I think, in the next episode. But before that, NACL today. A win here sees us go through. This is Toronto's last game. Okay, a win sees us go through. A draw should also see us go through because we've won. It goes on the results between teams. So a draw should be good enough. But let's get into today's game against Toronto. Hope we can win. A draw is good enough. I think a win is even better. If we lose, we still have Toro to play, so it's not too big a deal. They're playing a flat 4-4-2. Are we worried? No, we are not. Let's get into it. Come on, boys. We need a bloody win. That's all I want. A win. Sporting Kansas City, let's do this. We need to get through this NACL group stage. Look forward to the quarterfinal, the semi-final, and hopefully we can make the heights of the final again. Oh, not again. We haven't even made it there. What am I talking about? You know, we've made the finals, but not the final. We need that final, but we need to perform well, and it needs to start here. It's already started throughout the group stage, and that's not the start we were looking for. It's a 1-goal lead for Toronto, their first shot of the game. If I get FM'd here, I'm going to be pissed off. But as you see, we now drop to second position, which means we must beat Toro. We don't have a choice. But the goal difference is superior at the moment, and the game against Toro will also help our goal difference if we manage to beat them, which we should, but that if has to be there. So that's one thing we have to look at. We need to keep performing. If we stop performing, we're never going to go anywhere. And I know I say this every bloody episode, but we're doing well. We are doing well, but there is still room for improvement. The NACL is begging to be won by us. We get so close every year, but the question is, could this be the year? I think it could. I always say I think it could, but with Luis Felipe in this type of form, the depth we've got at the moment is probably the best we have ever had. And it's been a bit of a project here at Sporting Kansas City, but it is starting to pay off. The ball out wide to Opara is crossed. It's not. I lied. Luis Felipe, though, scored. What's that, 28? There you go. It's 28, 45th minute equaliser. There you go. We move up to first position in the group, which means we will go through with a draw. That is what I want to see. As long as we go through with a draw, Luis Felipe turns, shoots, daily, needs to be doing better, but for our sake, he hasn't, and thank God we are doing well. We're now going to halftime. It's a 1-1. Can we grab another goal? I think we can. I'll tell the boys we can still win it, because we know we can. We are a dominant force in the MLS. Can we recreate that in the NACL? It looks like we are at the moment, but we need to keep doing it. You know, we need to keep scoring these goals, defending as much as we can. The ball's in, and we're lucky. We are very lucky. A few deflections. Aragon manages to make the save. Team is looking tired, but I cannot stress about that now. I need to stress about the result and getting through to the next phase of the NACL. Toronto have made their first substitution. It's tactical. They're trying to win the game. They've made their second, so there you go. They're really pushing for it. We're going to make some changes. They've made all 3 now. But now let's make some of our own. We're going to bring on Steve Henney for Stanley. Figueroa, there's no one to take your spot, so you're staying on the pitch. And I think we are going to bring on Hugo Pacheco for a very flexible player. We're going to bring on for Pablo Felipe. I was on 6.5. Just try and sum up that back a bit. You know, Pacheco, not a natural centre back, but can play there. It's good to see, and hopefully he can help us keep this. Keep the draw. If we win, even better. But I'm happy with the draw. And here we go. We have a highlight. Can we win this back? We have. He's Figueroa. Needs to do something with it. He goes inside to Graciano. Back to Opara. Can he whip a ball in? He does. Henny shoots. No, he doesn't. Gives it back to Felipe. I thought Henny was going to shoot and try and score. But he's been unselfish. He's given it to Felipe. Now they have a chance down their end. Can we clear it? We have Opara. Can we get to this ball? Mateu on the ball. It's gone across to Gomez. We need to keep this out. Otherwise, it's a goal. Aragon coming up big as he always does. We're going to make our final change. It looks like we are under a bit of pressure. We need to make a change. We're going to bring on none other than... I don't know. Maybe we bring on Fuba. We're going to do it. We're going to bring on Fuba. Felipe scored his goal. We're going to bring on Fuba. Unless... If Felipe scores now, I'm going to regret that. I've got this cancel ready. Here's Allison. Can he find Antonio? He does. Antonio loses out. Here's Henny on the right-hand side. Can he shoot? He does, but he's deflected. Now, Felipe going to come off. Going to bring Fuba on. Last change of the game. 6 minutes left to play. Joyce! It's over the bar. Unlucky. But 6 minutes left to play. Can we do it? It looks like we're going to. A 1-1 draw could be the final result. And here we go. 92 minutes played. The final whistle is blown. It's a 1-1 draw. We are going to top the group. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh my god. I've messed that up. Here you go. We top the group at the moment. Goal difference does not matter. We still have to play Toro. We're going to beat them. If we don't, I'll be surprised. But we have won purely because we have performed against Toronto in both games. So that is fan-bloody-tastic. I'm happy with that. Now, while we're here, we're going to have a look if any other teams are through. We have Chivas, who have definitely gone through. Jaguares, definitely gone through. 16 easy group for them. Columbus and Saprissa play each other in the last game. That could be huge. We have DC United have made it through. We have Orlando City have made it through. We've made it through. Tigres have made it through. And America have also made it through. So we've got America, Tigres, ourselves, Orlando, DC United, Columbus, Jaguares, and Chivas. It's very big. There's some big teams in the mix. As you can see, America, dominating force, cruises all. New York City, we've been here for a while. I think we've been here since 2039, maybe 2030. We've been here for a while. 4 years at least, I do believe. And now, we could have a real chance. But in terms for the next episode, we have the US Cup final against New York Red Bulls. So guess what? That is what we're going to do. We're going to come back for the US Cup final, see if we can win some silverware, and maybe get another treble. But that is going to be it for today. If you've enjoyed the video, do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe to see more of my Pentagon challenge, and hopefully I catch you guys on another video.